Playtrough Game. So I do hope that audio works as usual. Well, especially since last time we played Helltaker and that kinda fucked everything because it was super loud. Alright, I do need to set this up once more. Game capture. I want you to capture Steins Gate, and I'll probably need to resize, yep. That looks good though. Where's the game? That should be fine, right? Looking good. Alrighty, hey Kawa, how are you doing? Hi game! Wait, your color just changed, what the fuck? It just went from like your usual red to a less red. Your hand still hurts, what did you do? Let me just... We'll send you on Discord. You may notice how colors have indeed changed. Yo dude! Get that looked at, might be... Well, you know, the OS sickness that every OS player has. Oh, so this is where I hope that I saved. Okay, I did. Good. Oh, I can actually lock a save, so I can't override it. That's good. I don't even play OS. Still better ranked than you, by the way. Yeah, I mean, what kinda helped me not have any issues is... like I started doing hand stretching stuff. Like, you know, when I'm watching videos or something, I just go and knead on my fingers and wrist and stuff like that, you know. And since I started doing that, I didn't really have many issues. Oh, been doing those. Well, maybe you're doing them too much, you know? Like breaking your wrist every second. That might be an issue. So, here we have the issue that I have no idea where we left off, because that was like 2 months ago. Oh well, whoever is talking, I'd assume it's still Ocaran. Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture. But she is here. And yeah, we're not going to skip voice stuff anymore. At least when I notice there's voice stuff. And I don't just insta-display the text. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to hear me speak today. She's the one giving the lecture. Japan's famous girl genius, Makise Kurisu, who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days. That's valuable information, boys. Write that down. I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in a gossip magazine article. That's when he told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. I'd forgotten all about it. But oh. How's audio, by the way? Just because in Helltaker I think I made the sound a bit quieter. Or I made myself louder, one of these. So just in case that the balance is off a bit, then please tell me. Voiceovers acquired, OST is fine. Well, that is indeed true. Let me figure out. Oh, there. Yeah, so we made everything a bit quieter. I mean, we can just make voices like here. That should be good. Yeah, okay, well. Let's hope that that fixes it. It's my first time giving a lecture like this, so please forgive me if I'm a little nervous. Well, the clapping got louder too, so that's nice. The audience is pretty mixed. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors. And Kurisu just gave me a sharp look. What did I do? When I return her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. Huh, I don't care if she's a genius or whatever. Still don't like her. She may have these people fooled with a timid girl act, but I learned at Radican how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct. For today's lecture, I've been asked to speak on the subject of time travel. It's not really my area of expertise, but I'll try my best. Oh, time travel. Let me start by saying that time travel is an absurd concept. Objection! Huh? You know what that means, boys. Wait. You know what that means. We got another moment, boys. Why does she have so many weird sounds? Every member of the audience, not just Kurisu, is startled by my interruption. Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not one to just sit and listen to some genius girls drive. It's presumptuous for you to claim that time travel is absurd. Okay. You magnificent fool. Sitting at my side, Daru throws me a small salute. ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away. Okay, it's fine, I guess. It'll be easier to talk in the discussion format. Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that. But before that, please listen to my thoughts on the subject. Oh my god. It's getting real, boys. Scientists have proposed many theoretical models of time travel, but there are 11 in particular that bear mentioning. What are the major theories of time travel? I've heard about the cosmic string theory at least. Oh, we're learning stuff. Horrors. Well, I'll just let Chrissy do the talking here, right? Well, I hope we get some explanation for this, because I have no idea what a tachyon theory is. Of course, I knew that. Wait. Wonderful. Not bad. Perhaps Makizukuri is a worthy rival after all. However, all of these models are purely theoretical. The chosen Yuri! Yeah, tachyon dive! I know, right? That's what I was thinking of. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you're fine. We're doing some vibing, you know. Some of them even contradict each other. Deva! What if someone comes up with a 12th model? Me, for example, because I am a genius! Right, well... It could be contradicted by the 13th model now, couldn't it? Damn, she twisted my question and used it against me! Touché, genius girl! But I am superior. Suddenly I feel eyes on me. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits, I should back off for now. We got a tip. Fuckers. How do I activate the tip? How did we do the tips again? Well, I mean, as a matter of fact, if I find it, there, the tips list. Theory of relativity. Oh, that's a lot of reading again, eh? Refers to both Einstein's special theory of relativity published in 1905 and his general theory of relativity published in 1916, represented by the famous equation E equals mc squared. The special theory of relativity is defined by the following axioms. Objects cannot travel faster than the speed of light. As velocity approaches the speed of light, the passage of time approaches zero. As velocity approaches the speed of light, length approaches zero. As velocity approaches the speed of light, mass approaches infinity. The general theory of relativity adds the following axioms. In the presence of large gravitational fields, the passage of time slows down. In the presence of large gravitational fields, space curves. And in the presence of large gravitational fields, mass increases. Learning physics with ESO stream poggers. Einstein. By the way, time travel. The missile knows where it is. By the way, time travel to the future is available to us right now, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity. Tatoe? For example, let's say someone were to go to Haneda Airport and board a plane headed to Okinawa. Upon arrival, that person would be about 100 millionth of a second farther into the future than I am. What does that mean? Well, we're about to find out, boys. According to the special theory of relativity, time moves slower for objects as they approach the speed of light.
極論を言えば、光と同じほどの速さで走ることができたら、流れる時間はその人だけ半分になるわけで。
For example, if you could run at near the speed of light, you could reach a point where time only moves half as fast for you.
24時間その速度で走り続ければ、周囲では48時間が経ったことになるから、丸1日分未来へ飛んだことになるんですよ。法王院京馬さん。
Oh my god, we're getting smacked on, boys. If you were to keep running at the speed of 24 hours, 84 hours would elapse in the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Understand? Look at this smug smile, dude. We got me, man. Why are you singling me out? I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Marquise Crusoe wants to pick a fight. I wish that she hadn't said that name in front of so many people. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name. But that's not really time travel, is it? Says the professor. Now a professor calmly makes an objection. True, Marquise Crusoe's example isn't strictly time travel per se, but I never expected an older man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience. So desu ne. The genius girl readily concedes the point. Easy. If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet, Marquise Crusoe giving off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take this guy on. Then what about going to the past? Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see light from tens of thousands of years ago, can't you? That's not time travel either. This time it's a nearby student who objects. Ma, I was just getting started. Is it just me, or did Crusoe look a bit nervous just now? Tattoo, what? Let's say. Let's say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? The best candidates for this are cosmic strings and wormholes. Oh, well, let me just get my little pocket-sized cosmic string and wormhole. Marquise Crusoe owning lip-tard student. A cosmic string is a string-shaped crevice with extreme mass. A string-shaped crevice? Well, that must be how they enter our universe. Can I click on this? I can, in fact, not. But do cosmic strings really exist? Wait, or did I get a tip? That might be it. I did not. Okay, so. Oh god. Now I got something new. Well, of course. The crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle, and at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy. Let's see what that is. The smallest unit of matter. However, the definition of what constitutes an elementary particle is unclear. Certain elementary particles have a corresponding antiparticle with opposite charge. Of course, I knew that. Haha. Boom. Wonderful drawing. It could be by me. It has immense mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel... I should shut up when she's talking, right? It has immense mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel through that distortion, you could make a full circle around the string in less than 360 degrees.
要するにワープみたいなことができるということ。これ時空の角度欠損って言います。
In short, you can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular deficit.
角度欠損しているところを通過
Boys,
する
we're
と
getting big brain.
そこは
My
欠損し
brain
たプラス
cells are
通
charging.
過時間はゼロになる。
When you pass through an area of angular deficit, transit time becomes 0. I am so...
これを
I
応
can
用して
feel my
宇
IQ
宙飛
rising
の
by
が
the
光速に
second.
近い速さで運動しているとき、
Now we apply this to a cosmic string moving at near light speed.
相対性理論により宇宙紐の時間は周囲より遅くなるから、歪んでいる角度欠損の領域を通過すると本来ゼロだった通過時間がマイナスになる。
According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. Therefore, passing through the area of angular deficit will cause the transit time to become negative instead of 0.
つまり通過後の方が過去になっているわけ
In other words, you will arrive in the past after transit.
で、2本の宇宙紐を使って空間欠損ジャンプを行い、元の地点まで周回するように戻ってくると、ちょうど周回を開始したのと同じ時間に戻ってくることができる。
If you use 2 cosmic strings, now we're going up. You can do a space deficit jump. If you loop back to your original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving.
ざっくり言っちゃうと、それが宇宙紐理論によるタイムトラベルです。
And that, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings.
ちなみに、
New tip!
宇宙紐理論は超紐理論とは別物ということです。
By the way, just so nobody misunderstands, cosmic strings are not the same as superstrings. And what are superstrings, you might ask, dear chat? Do not worry, because I got you. In physics, the theory that all matter in the universe is composed of strings, the vibrations of which manifests as the elementary particles. This theory, which posits 11 dimensions, is currently impossible to prove. However, it is said that if this theory is proven, it will explain all phenomena to the birth and scope of the universe on a macro level, to elementary particles like quarks on the micro level. Well, I'm sure we all understand what's going on. Epic! You lost me at physics! Do not worry! Professor Azonate is absolutely getting this. My 2 brain cells are working hard to understand this, you know.
というわけで、宇宙紐理論で過去へ行くために用意するものは3つ。
Now then, you need 3 things in order to travel to the past with cosmic strings.
その1、
A cosmic string?
これは2つ必要です。
Duh!
あ、ちなみに宇宙紐って生まれたばかりの宇宙にしかないという過程なので、探すのはかなり骨が折れるかも。
First, the cosmic strings themselves, 2 strings to be exact. By the way, they are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so might be a little hard to find.
その2、
Well,
仮に宇宙紐を見つけてきたら、それを光に近い速さで運動させるためのエネルギーが必要です。
is that wrong? Is that a typo? It is, right? Second, you would need the energy required to make them move them at near light speed. Either make them, or remove the second them, right? Well,
銀河と同
we
じ
got
よ
a
うな
new
ものを
tip,
言われ、
boys!
光並みに
Why is this so
加速させるには
complicated?
どのくらいのエネルギーがいるんでしょうね。
I can totally show the log, my
少なく
friend.
とも1.21 ジゴワット以上なのは確かです。
There you go. But I'm pretty sure that's just wrong. Anyway, that's the log. You're not getting more. How much energy do you think you'd need to accelerate something as long as the Milky Way? No clue. To near the speed of light. I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 1.21 gigawatts. Why do you know that? Please. 1.21 gigawatts. Originates from... Oh, it's a meme. Okay, sure. Originates from a 1980s trilogy of Hollywood movies about time machines and time paradoxes. Is it Back to the Future? Like, I've never seen it, but I assume if it's trilogy, it's Back to the Future, right? In the first movie, the inventor of the time machine said that it needed 1.21 gigawatts of power to travel through time. In reality, the unit gigawatt does not exist. The scriptwriter made a spelling mistake. The correct unit is gigawatt. Epic. So they're just clowning on movies, alright. This earns a few chuckles from the audience. That's smugness. The smugness.
その3、宇宙紐があるところまで行って戻ってくるための宇宙船。タイムトラベルする人はこれに乗らないといけません。
Third, you need a spaceship capable of reaching these cosmic strings and returning, with the time traveler alive, of course.
どうです、法王院さん？宇宙紐理論でのタイムトラベル、挑戦できると思いますか？
We're getting smacked on, boys. What do you think, Hoin Kiyoma-san? Care to take on the challenge of cosmic string time travel? Like that's even possible. And why the hell is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who cheered this time.
法王院さんは宇宙紐理論には挑戦したくないようですね。
Huh, looks like Hoin Kiyoma doesn't want to take the challenge.
だったらもう一つ例に挙げたワームホール理論はどうです？こちらは宇宙紐理論よりはもうちょっと現実的かもしれません。
In that case, let's consider wormholes. They might be a little more realistic than cosmic strings.
ところで法王院
The smugness.
ワームホールってどんなもの？
why does she keep wrecking us, dude? By the way, Hoin-san, do you know what wormholes are? No, don't ask me, I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged though, I can't leave the question unanswered.
空間に開いた抜け道のようなものだろ?
It's like a shortcut through space. Right?
ね、そうです。
Yes, that's correct. Nice! We got it! Phew, I got it right, boys! I sigh inwardly in relief. We big brain.
2つの穴があって、
My two brain cells working on maximum capacity, you
トンネル
know.
は通過時間ゼロで通り抜けられる。2つの穴がどれだけ離れていてもね。
There are two wormholes joined by a tunnel. No matter how far away the wormholes are, transit time through the tunnel is 0.
だけど、ここで残念なお知らせ。
But, oh no! There's a problem! The wormhole tunnel suffers from supergravity and collapses as soon as it opens.
だから、
Oh no!
降下するために何らかの細工をしなくちゃダメなの。
So, we need something to negate the effect of gravity.
いわゆるエキゾチック物質。これはマイナスの重さを持つ物質で重力に反発するんです。
So-called exotic matter, a substance with negative mass, which repulses other matter. Negative mass, huh? Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Oh my god. What kind of sound did I just make? God damn it. Maybe not, I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like. Carissa raises her right fist.
こうやってむぎゅーっとグーを作ってる状態がワームホールのトンネルです。
Say that the wormhole tunnel is being squeezed by an invisible fist.
ここを通るためには
My
世の中の
fist,
私が握ろ
huh?
うとする力に反発する何かを作ってむぎゅーっとできなくしないと
You're
ダメ。
good! In order to pass through, you'd need something that could oppose my fist's grasping force, so that I can't squeeze anymore. Carissa opens her fist.
エキゾチック物質を注入してワームホールを安定させれば瞬間移動が可能になります。でもタイムトラベルをするにはそこからもう一手間必要。
If you stabilize the tunnel with exotic matter injection, instantaneous travel between wormholes becomes possible. Though travel through time, however, takes a little more effort.
ここでは仮にワームホールの入り口側の穴がこの秋葉原に、出口側にある穴が LA にあるとしましょう。
For example, let's say there's a wormhole entrance here in Akihabara, and the exit is in Los Angeles.
まず LA にある穴を光に近い速さで宇宙の果てまで飛ばしちゃってください。そして果てまで行ったらすぐに LA に引っ張
I
ります。
just got a new item in my Steam inventory. So, I guess we got a card. I hope I don't forget to check what cards I got. First, we send the wormhole I can't talk. In LA all the way to the end of the universe at near the speed of light. And once it's there, we yank it back to LA. How?
相対性理論により光の速さで動くと時間は遅く流れる。 LA に戻ってきた穴は秋葉原にある穴よりも過去にあるということになります。
According to the special theory of relativity, time slows down for objects moving at the speed of light. Meaning, the hole that returned to LA would be further in the past than the Akihabara hole. But wouldn't that also mean that if I started this process now, I can't go in the past? I can set up so I can go in the past later on in the future, right? So I couldn't like go to 2010. I could make it so that in 2030 I could go to 2020. Or do I misunderstand anything here? Because that whole theory just works if I set it up, right? And I can't set it up in the past.
というわけでその状態で
why do we get memed on so hard? So now, if Hoin Kiyomo jumped into the wormhole, he'd arrive in LA several years before he left.
でもこの時点では
However,
まだタイムトラベルをしたことには
this
なりません。
still can't be called
疑似
true
的なタイ
time
ムトラベル
travel.
です。い
It
わゆる
only seems that
浦
way.
島効果ね。
This is called the Urashima effect. Is that exactly what I just said? In special relativity, a phenomenon originating from the fact that time slows down as an object approaches the speed of light. For example, imagine that an astronaut travels to a nearby star and back at close to the speed of light. This trip might take a few years from the astronaut's perspective, but he would return to Earth to find that thousands of years had passed in his absence. Well, not quite, I suppose.
重要なのはこの後 LA から秋葉原にもう一度ワームホールを通って戻ること。そうするとその通過時間はゼロなので
The important part is to return to Akihabara from LA through the wormhole once more, since the transit time is 0.
ホーインさんは数年前の秋葉原に戻ってくるわけです。これでタイムトラベルは完了。
Hoin-sama will return to Akihabara several years in the past. Time travel completed.
ワームホール理論に必要なものは宇宙紐より楽ですよ。
The prerequisites for wormhole travel are simpler than the ones for cosmic string travel.
その1、ワームホール
First,
そのもの。
the wormhole itself.
この宇宙のどこ
They
か
may
に
exist
もしかしたら
somewhere
あ
in
るかも
the
しれません。
universe,
見つけた人はまだ誰もいませんが。
but nobody has ever seen one.
その2、ワームホールの穴を
Neat.
光並みの速さで宇宙の果てまで往復させることのできるエネルギー。
Second, the energy required to move a wormhole to the end of the universe and back at near light speed.
その3、エキゾチック物質。ちなみにこれ実在は確認されてません。
Alright, we back, boys. Okay. Third, exotic matter, which, by the way, has not been confirmed to exist. Why are we even talking about it then? You smug bitch! So, implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort.
バカらしいと最初に言った理由は分かってもらえましたか?
Now, do you see what I meant when I said time travel is an absurd concept?
タイムトラベルの理論は
タイムトラベル？
どれも思考実験です。それらの理論からでは
No!
実際にタイムマシンを作ることはできないということ。それが私からの回答です。
Time travel theories are all just thought experiments. Not one of them can create a viable time machine. That is my answer.
もっと簡単なものはないんですか？例えば、机の引き出しを開けるだけで使えるものとか。
Isn't there anything simpler, like something you can pull out of a drawer and just use? Or something? You know?
ないですね。
My IKEA time machine, where I just plug it in, put it together and it works? Eh? I'm afraid not. A firm declaration, well,
結局、現
happens.
代の物理学じゃそこが限
This is the
界。
limit of modern physics. I can't say how it might change in 10 years, though.
それに、仮にもっと簡単に過去へ行ける方法が発見されたとしても、実際に行けるとは限らない。
Besides, even if someone did overcome the logistical requirements, there might be other factors that prevent time travel from working.
因果率に関して
New
根
tip,
本的な問題
Potters!
が解決されていませんから。
And that's because fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality have not yet been solved. When do we get the memes back? Is my question. Oh. Well, a scientific and philosophical principle that states that every event has a cause, and it is by that cause that an effect is produced. The theory of relativity is founded upon this principle. However, quantum physicists have observed microscale phenomena that do not appear to obey the principle of causality. Well, that is bad, isn't it? Ha! Oh
タイ
no.
ムパラドックス。質量保存の法則？
You mean time paradoxes and conservation of mass? The mass of the entire universe is constant. If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. Didn't say what kind of danger though.
質量保存の法則を宇宙のようなマクロレベル、あるいは原子や素粒子などのミクロレベルの仕組みに当てはめるのは誤りです。
that timing, of course. If you think that conservation of mass applies to macrosystems like the universe or microsystems like atoms or elementary particles, you're mistaken. Holy sun? What? Nani? Is that true? She's laughing at my reaction. That little bitch. Yes. We're having fun here. This is the fun zone, boys. How mortifying.
あれは化
We're
学
getting
反応に対
smoked
する
on.
法則でしかないから。現代物理学においては全く成立しない。
Conservation of mass only applies to chemical reactions. It doesn't hold in modern physics at all.
無から U は生み出せますから。
Something can come from nothing. Wow, that's pretty amazing.
では
Of course, we
何
just
が問
believe
題と
her.
なるのかね。
Then what is the problem?
タイムパラドックスはタイムパラドックスでも、親殺しのパラドックスの方です。
The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox. Hey, I know that. Oh, that thing where you killed your own ancestors before you were born?
そのパラドックスの解が導き出されない限り、タイムトラベルは実現できない。絶対に。
As long as this paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never.
殺
Ever.
さなければいいんじゃないの？
What if you just don't kill them? Hey,
そんな単
have
純
you
な問題
tried
じゃありま
not
せん。
being depressed?
SF 映画と同じように考えるのはとても危険です。あなたが消えるだけじゃ済まされない。
You can't think about it like in a sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family. There are far greater dangers than that. Yeah, for example, if you kill the guy who taught you physics and made you able to build a time machine, or if you killed the guy who taught that guy physics and so on. Or in a similar way. Oh god, there's police coming. It's not for me though! Oh no, it's not a police, it's an ambulance. Call an ambulance, but not for me! But yeah, that one makes sense. It's getting better. It's not as big brain as it used to be earlier. Oh, and I say that and it's gonna jump right back in, right? Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous.
矛盾が生じることは因果律の崩壊、相対性理論の崩壊、さらにはこの世のすべての物理法則の崩壊を意味するのよ。
Any paradox, no matter how small, would cause the total collapse of causality, relativity, and every other physical law in existence.
パラドックスは理論上の思考実験に過ぎない。現実に起きることはないし、起きてはいけないことなんです。
Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experience. They cannot occur in reality, and they should not.
だから、たとえ 0.00001% でも起きる可能性のあるどんな行動も絶対に実行には移せない。そう考える方が自然じゃないですか？
Nothing that even has a 0.0000001% chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe just won't allow it. Wouldn't you say this is a logical conclusion?
多世界
Well,
解
I
釈や
guess
自己
it
無矛
might
盾
be.
の
Yep,
原理
yep,
っていう
sure,
抜
sure.
け道もありますが、個人的にはファンタジーすぎると思うので認めたくないですね。
There may be a loophole, like parallel worlds or the self-consistency principle, but those seem too much like fantasy for me to accept. I grind my teeth. When I see Maki Cruz looking at me with her composed expression, I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Maki Cruz truly is a genius. I ended up listening to all of Carice's lecture at ATF. After the two time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. They skip it! We skip it, boys! We skippin'! She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. And I need to sneeze. Sick. And of course, now that I said I need to sneeze, I didn't need to sneeze. And it's still in my nose and it's getting really annoying. Well, might just not mute myself when it happens, you know? By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first. I'm not finishing that sentence. Or am I? I don't know. It would make a fun quote, wouldn't it? So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time. Thank you very much, Steins. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, why am I praising her? Leaving that aside, I saw Makizukurisu dead, and yet she's alive. My memories don't mesh with the reality, and it's not just about Kurisu. My conversations with Daru and Mayuri didn't make sense either. Everything would be solved if I just told myself that what I saw was a dream. An illusion that never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. After parting ways with Daru at ATF, I head to Yanabayashi Shrine. I need to get exercised. Oh god. like I feel that there should be, like, you know, there should be a measure before you go get exercised, right? I seriously doubt that the Marquise Carizo at ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese, it's in our blood. Yanabayashi Shrine is located on the other side of Kanda River. To find it, enter the first side road after crossing Manzaibashi Bridge. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. Kanda Myojin is the more famous shrine in Akiba, but I deliberately chose this one. The shrine is so small you could easily miss it if you weren't looking. That soundtrack is dope. Regardless, I can hear the chirping of cicadas from the few trees growing here. Maishi desu! It's Ocarin, Titeru. There are two girls standing in front of the main building. One of them is Mayuri. The other is docile-looking beauty in a traditional Miko attire. What's a Miku? Let's learn! Miko, shrine maidens, priestesses in the Shinto religion. Miko typically dress in a white kimono with a red hakama or skirt. Protect! Their role is to assist priests with performing rituals and events. Poggers. Urushibara Luka. A stunning example of feminine charm and grace. Lips delicate like cherry blossoms in bloom. The essence of Japanese beauty. The chief priest's son. The music stopping right at that moment was perfect. That's right, son. Lovely in every way. But he's a guy!
Okabe-san, konnichiwa.
Good afternoon, Okabe-san. He bows his head. The voice of a girl, the mannerisms of a girl. Of girl. More feminine than any girl I know. But he's a guy! Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy! Looks stunning in Miko robes. But he's a guy! Holding a bamboo broom, apparently in the middle of cleaning. But he's a guy! Guys can't be cleaning, that's illegal, you know? It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside. But he's a guy! Did I mention that he's a guy? Damn cicadas won't shut up. But he's a guy! Epic.
ルカ子よ。お前、俺が与えた刀はどうした？
Lukaku, that blade I gave you, what happened to it? He's a friend of mine, I call him Lukaku. We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian heaven. Which is, some neighborhoods in Tokyo, such as Akihabara, close major streets on busy shopping days. This effectively turns the street into one big sidewalk, facilitating pedestrian access. Oh, cool. It also so happens that Lukaku and Mayuri are classmates. I learned that fact after I'd gotten to know him. Lukaku is taken aback by my sharp question. He starts fidgeting with a flushed face and tears in his eyes. You mean Demon Sword Samidare? Epic. Correct. I bought it for you so you could learn to control your power.
秋葉の武器屋本舗で買ったやつでしょ ?980 円だっけ
Oh yeah, you bought it at Bladeworks, right? I think you said it cost 980. fictional, one of several stores in Akihabara that sell replica weapons. Items include Japanese Sengoku period swords, European Middle Age swords, and knight armor.
マユリ、それ以上言うと奴らに消されるぞ。この件については口を出すな。
Don't say another word anymore and they will come to silence you.
消されちゃうの？おかり、心配してくれてありがとう。でも奴らって誰かな？
Them. They're gonna silence me? Thanks for worrying about me, Ocarina, but who are they? I ignore Mayuri's question.
それでルカ子よ。妖刀サムダレはちゃんと使っている。
Damn it. So, Lukako, are you making sure to practice with Samidara like I told you?
はい。
Hi.
1日1回は素振りを。
I do practice swings once a day.
あれを持ち、精神三昧を極めさえすれば、お前は己の邪悪な炎に焼かれずに済む。
Yeah, like the visual novel is high quality. It's really sick, dude. As long as you carry it and master the Seishin Zanma school of swordsmanship, you can prevent the dark flame inside you from consuming your soul. Yeah, the art style is amazing. Like, I really like the eyes on all the characters. It's amazing. Demon Sword Samidara may be an imitation sword, but that is only the form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy to wield it appears, it unleashes its true power. And it was on sale for only 980 yen, tax included. Like I also really dig the humor in this. It's amazing. Thank you, Okabe-san. It was a wonderful present.
俺は岡部ではない。
My name is Okabe. Toin Kiyoma!
だよ。
It's Ocarina!
ごめんなさい、京馬さん。
I'm sorry, Kiyoma. Toin Kiyoma だ。
わかればいいのだ。では合言葉を。
As long as you understand. Now speak the words.
ブサイ、コンガリウ？
El Psy Kongaloo.
違う。コンガ流ではなく。
違う。No. Not Kongaloo. Kongroo. はい。
エル、ブサイ、コングルー。
El Psy Kangaroo. El Psy Kangaroo. Hey.
ですか？
Did I get it right? Lukako smiles happily as I nod.
ありがとうございます。
That's like that. You can see the light smugness in here, right? Thank you. Such a lovely smile. Oh no, I see it coming. But he's a guy. Epic.
美しい師弟関係だね。まゆし、女子じゃないけど、ちょっとドキドキしてきちゃうよ。
Doki doki. When your Kokoro goes doki doki. Such a beautiful master-disciple relationship. Mayushi's not a Fuyoshi, but she's getting a little excited. Let's see what a Fuyoshi is. A term for female otaku with a particular interest in yaoi, or works of fiction that depict homosexual relationships between men. Does not apply to female otaku in general. Epic.
まゆりちゃん、変な想像しないで。
Mayuri-chan, please don't imagine such things. Jeez. Though we do have a master-disciple relationship, I, Hoin Kiyomada, have gone to great lengths to to teach Lukako about the evil conspiracies that rule the world and how to resist them. That stuff about Demon Sword Samidara is part of the training. Looks aside, Lukaku is very obedient and hardworking. Plus, he's always eager to learn new things. A master could not ask for a better disciple. Disciple. I need to work on my pronunciation. I really do. Though he does have the weakness of not catching on too quickly and being too shy.
それで なぜマユリはここにいる？
What are you doing here, Mayuri?
ルカ君に会いに来たんだよ。
I came to see Luka-kun.
来月のコミマでライネットのキラリちゃんこそしてほしいってずっと頼んでるのに、ちっとも OK してくれないんだよ。
Komima is coming up next month and I want him to cosplay as Kirari-chan from Raynet. But he won't say yes. Okay, so we have two new words here. Kirari-chan, fictional, the heroine of Raynet Kakeru. Her full name is Nishimura Kirari. She is smart and athletic girl in 5th. She is as smart and athletic girl in 5th grade. She's also cute and has a good personality. Basically, the perfect girl. Passionate about fashion, hates mushrooms. Well, that is quite the detail. Komima. Comic Giga Market. Definitely not Comic Hat. A massive otaku event held twice a year at Tokyo Big Sight. Every Komima, thousands of artists gather to sell their creations, which range from erotic manga based on popular anime to original figures, music and games. The next Komima will be held on August 15th.
だって
だって
コスプレするなんて僕恥ずかしいよ。
But cosplaying, that's just too embarrassing for me.
でもルカ
でも
君は絶対似合うと思うんだ。
But I'm sure you'll look great in it.
こんな可愛い子が女の子の
What is...
で大人気になるよ。ねえ、しようよコスプレデビュー。
What is this tip? The phrase, someone this cute can't be a girl, is really popular, you know? Come on, make your cosplay debut. Oh no. It is an unwritten rule to use this phrase whenever you see someone who looks like a cute girl, but is either of unspecified gender or actually a boy. This expression is also used sarcastically with boyish looking girls. Ooh, we even got this in the original Nihongo language. And I know what I said. Let's just say this. Konna kawaii ko ga onanoko no hazu ga nai. Okay, well, not doing too well on that front, you know. Kind of shit on that front, boys. Mayuri's hobby is making costumes. She's made at least 30 so far, but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. And it looks like she's chosen Lukiko as her next target. Naturally, the costume Mayuri is currently raving about is for a female character. Normally, I would understand why a man wouldn't want to dress with it like a girl, but come on! Lukiko has no problem wearing Miko robes, why would cosplay be any different? But whatever, I have business to take care of.
そんなくだらないことは後でやるんだな。
Save the trivial stuff for later.
マユシンにとっては大事な
Interesting game, I guess. You missed the best part if you just joined in. I'll make a clip I'll send it to you later. Hey, but it's really important to Mayoshi.
俺にとってはくだらないことなのだ。
And it's trivial to me.
それよりルカ子よ。
Anyway, Lukiko.
俺がこの
There's a good reason
他でもない。
for my being here today.
やってもらえないだろうか。
I need you to perform an exorcism.
お祓いですか？だったらお父さんに
An exorcism? Then I'll go get my dad. Please wait. I'm a really heavy boomer, boys. I watched the anime, that shit was good. I did not watch the anime. This is like my first... This is my first time experiencing the story, or much about it in general. Like, I know it's about time travel, but that's about it. So I'm really excited. No, it's nothing that serious. I just need some peace of mind. That's why I came here instead of Kanda Shrine.
というわけで、例のあれを持ってこい。
So, with that said, bring out the usual.
例のあれと言います
The usual?
サミダレですか？
You mean Samidare?
違う。お祓いに用途は必要ないだろう。お祓いと言ったらあれに決まっている。
No, who the hell uses demon sword for an exorcism? The usual for an exorcism should be obvious.
正式な名称はわからんが、棒に白い紙がふさふさとついていて、神主がわさわさと振るやつだ。
I don't know what it's called, but it's that stick with the 6 saggy paper thingies that the priest does a shaky thingy with. What the hell?
今のオカリンの説明、ゆとりっぽいね。
That sounded really dumb, Okarian. Quite a shock to hear that from Mayuri.
お花探し。
Oh.
でも、お父さん貸してくれるかな。
Oh, the Onusa. Oh, Onusa. But I don't know if my father will lend it to... Well, let's see what an Onusa is. I would have laughed so hard if it said here, a stick with a 6 saggy paper thingy that you do shaky thingies with. I would have laughed so hard. A wand that is carried by a Shinto priest adorned with shide paper. It is with shite paper. It is used in blessing rituals to ward off evil spirits.
ちょっと聞いてきます。
I'll go ask him. Lukako makes a quick bow and runs off towards his house, which is on the shrine grounds. Meanwhile, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's a very old watch, not the sort you expect a high school girl to carry. Its name is Pockety. Obviously that's the name Mayuri gave it, not its brand name or anything. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pockety with her everywhere. It's her most important treasure.
じゃあ、これからバイトだから、もう行くね。
Well, time for me to go to work.
そうか、頑張ってこい。バイトが終わったら直接帰るのか？
Do your best. You're going straight home afterwards? Ah, yep. Mayuri lives in Ikebukuro. She comes to Akiba by train just about every day. It should be obvious since we're childhood friends and all, but I live in Ikebukuro too. Though I've been staying at the lab since summer break began.
というわけで、また明日ね。
See you tomorrow. また明日ね. I call Mayuri to stop before she trots off.
前より。お前は
You totally did, but I'll highlight it and post it on the YouTubes, obviously. If you mean the but he's a boy. If you mean this one. Wait, Mayuri, back at Radican, you heard a man scream, right? Scream. Mayuri blinks several times and puts her finger to her temple as if in thought. Then she gives her usual smile.
それっていつのこと？
When was that again?
今日の昼だ。
This afternoon.
聞いてないかな。
I don't think I heard anything.
そうか。
そうか。
わかった。
わかった。
だったらいい。
だったらいい。Oh well, alright. Alright, sure.
変なオカリン。
Okarin's a weird. That smug face. We're getting smugged on by every single one of them. Bye bye, Janet. Well, we got Titarude on too. Well, it keeps getting better. Mayuri leaves, this time for good. Though she pauses to wave at least half a dozen times before disappearing beyond the archway. And he's back.
お待たせしました。
Thanks for waiting, Okabe-san. Lukako returns shortly after Mayuri leaves. In his hand is the white zigzaggy thing I asked for.
借りることができました。よかったです。
Dad let me borrow it, thank goodness.
まゆりちゃんは帰ったんですか？
Did Mayuri-chan leave?
前よりはどうでもいいから、今すぐお祓いを始めるのだ、ルカ子よ。
Don't worry about Mayuri. Begin the exorcism at once, Lukako.
はい。僕でいいんでしょうか？そもそも何に対するお祓いを？
Okay, but do you really want me to do it? What exactly am I exercising anyway? Lukaku is flustered. Is he really up to this? I'm beginning to doubt. I should have known better. The instant doubt touches my heart, a terrible chill shoots up my spine. It's the evil spirit in my arm. I grab my violently shaking wrist. Be still, foul spirit. Hurry, Lukaku. It's trying to take over.
そんな岡部さんしっかりしてください
No, no. Please hang in there, Okabe-san.
俺は岡部さんではない
I'm not Okabe-san. It's Owen Kiyomada.
でも僕どうしたら
I'm sorry, Kiyoma-san. But what should I do?
お払いを急げ
The dramatic music in the background too. The exorcism. Hurry. Just do it like I've taught you. Hi. He's crying. With a serious look on his face, Lukaku grasps the Onusa with both hands as if it were a sword. His stance is impressive. I've taught him well. Eto. His face is red and he can barely talk. It looks like he wants to say something, but is hesitating. Panicking because he feels awkward? Amateur. Onegai!
頼む悪霊を俺の中から追い出してくれ
Please, Luca! Expel the spirit from me!
俺はお前を殺したくない
I don't want to kill you! Oh god. We're straight up giving this man PTSD for life, dude! Look like he's really worried. Reason tells me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty, like I made a frail girl cry. But despite the tears welling up in his eyes, it looks like Lukaku has managed to work up his resolve.
悪霊よ
Hear me, evil spirit. He raises the Onusa up high, shaking it left and right.
岡部じゃなくて京馬さんから出て行ってください
It's so stupid. Please leave from I mean, Hoinkiyoma!
いいぞそのまま俺の腕にふさふさを当てろ
That's great. Now strike my arm with those zigzags. Hey! The tip of the Onusa touches my upper arm. In an anime, this would be the cue for some dramatic shockwave to occur, but nothing like that happens. The only sound is the chirping of cicadas. Did it work? Oh no, it's coming. Okay, so sneeze out of the system. Time for the next one. The trembling in my arm has stopped.
大丈夫だ
I'm okay.
悪霊は去ったようだよくやったなルカ子
Looks like you drove away the evil spirit. Good job, Lukaku. Lukaku sighs in relief and blushes.
お役に立ててよかったです
I'm glad I was able to help. His shy smile really does make him look like a girl. I expected another, but he's a guy! After I get back to the lab, I take the broken TV down to the Brown Hue workshop for repairs. Daru and Mayuri have already gone home, so I have to carry the TV down the narrow staircase by myself. It's brutal, back-breaking work, but I manage. Bro gamer. I push the workshop door open with my hips and head inside. The room is dimly lit by the setting sun, but the gloom is offset by the glare from the gigantic CRT in the center of the room. 42-inch CRT television. It doesn't seem like something you could get in modern Japan. With LCD TVs becoming the new standards, I seriously doubt anyone would want a bulky old CRT.
Oh,
You!
Saukabe.
What's up, Bokabe? Sitting in front of a huge CRT is an equally huge man reading a sports newspaper. Imagine meeting Okabe and not having PTSD. Hey. He's the workshop's manager, actually the owner of this whole building. Tennoji Yugo. I call him Mr. Brown. It's a fitting name for someone who loves brown tubes.
どうしたもこうしたもないですよ。あなたからもらったテレビが壊れた。
Mr. Brown. What's up? That TV you gave me broke, that's what?
おめえ、俺のブラウン管を乱暴に扱いやがったな。
I bet you were treating it rough, weren't you? I barely managed to set the heavy TV on the counter.
愛が足りねえんだよ、愛が。
We got mail. Love, you get a freedom with love, and with that we get a new email by Mayuri. So that's the old one, right? Yeah, that's the old one. That's the new one. Sup, don't sell it. Upa is super popular, you know? Even more popular than the hero, Kakeru-kun. They're so cute. I wanna collect them all. It's like how you used to collect black fingerless gloves, remember? There's so many. Okay, so we can either reply with Kakeru-kun or with fingerless gloves. I think we want the fingerless gloves, right? Indeed, but you must never speak of that to anyone else. It was necessary to seal the abomination lying dormant in this right arm of mine. Oh, I can see both, that's good. I have no idea what that is. I don't watch bad anime. Oh no, we can't reply that. That's so mean. That one is fine. Send, yes sir. Roasted. Can you still look? No, you can't. Okay, so there is no attachment on any of these, right? No, there is not. Good. Alright, back to Mr. Brown. A muscle-bound bald guy talking but laugh. It sends shivers down my spine.
修理をお願いしたい。最優先だ。
I'll need repairs post-haste.
相変わらず変な話し方だな、おめえって。
Man, why do you always talk like that? Why always the weirdos in my house? Mr. Brown begins investigating the cause of the problem. With nothing better to do, I look around the store. I don't know if it's just dust hanging in the air, but something feels stagnant about this place. There are CRT screens everywhere. The Haversword layout makes them seem like junk, but they're all functional according to Mr. Brown. He's got a full range of both old and new. Some of them are probably older than me. There are even some flat screens and HD CRTs that came out just before LCDs took the market. Check Hammer. What does it say here? Brown and something. I don't know any country yet, so that's just oof. You open late today. Don't you usually close around 7? The grounds in Akiba thin quickly at night. All the major electronic stores close around 8 or 9 o'clock. And then, as if the liveliness of the day was simply a lie, the town goes silent.
今日はこれから客が来るんでな。
I'm expecting someone.
客？例の小動物ですか？
You mean the chipmunk of yours? Oh no.
おめえな、俺の愛しい娘を小動物呼ばわりするんじゃねえ。
Don't be calling my little girl a chipmunk, you hear? The manager glares at me and takes a photo from his wallet. It's the picture of a young girl, shyly making a peace sign at the camera. One might assume this muscle-bound man to be some kind of pervert, but the girl is actually his daughter. She's about 12 years old now, I think. His love for her is second only to his love for sea or cheese. Or was it the other way around? I see her in the store every now and then. What was her name again?
ないに手出したらぶっ殺すからな。
If you touch Nai, you're dead. Oh, by the way, Antares, what we also learned is that our boy, Makisakurisu, she is confirmed 18. She is confirmed 18. And if Kawa was paying attention, he could have clipped something really stupid I said, but he didn't, so we're safe. He saw! No! But you didn't clip nor quote it, so it didn't. You can't hold me responsible. That's all I'm saying. Well, you could have made it a quote, couldn't you? I mean, if I really wanted to. It wasn't enough awesome moment. Well, no, it was just a game putting a stupid line in my mouth. I mean, how far back does the backlog go? That's the question. Should still be here, right? Yeah, it's somewhere here. Let me find. Like, that was all the nerd talk that we had to sit through. That took like 40 minutes, but it was horrible. No, it was the one where Daru said she was 18. That's not the one I meant. I meant one later. Yeah, exactly, this one. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that's just so... That's so sus out of context, right? It's not just me. It feels so intentional, yeah. Actually, let me just add that as a quote by nobody. So what do we do here? How do I write Hoin Kiyoma? Haste, oh god. Out of nowhere. Hey there. Rip Kawa. Hey there, handle Stalin. How are you doing? I loved your timing here. Just out of no one, hand of Stalin coming in. Oh, in the Kiyoma! though. I have no idea. So it didn't add or something. I mean, someone of you should know how to add something, right? To this. So if you want, you can just fix this up for me, right? Anyway, back to the game. Ah, it's add code. Okay. Thank you, Kawa. That's it, Nai. A rare name that means to braid. She pops up at the store now and again, so we've interacted with her before. By the way, because that kinda confused me. Mr. Hand of Stalin _ Russian bias. How do you want me to refer to you? Like, is Stalin okay, or should it be like Hand of Stalin or Russian bias, or just bias? If you're still around, just let me know what you like what you want me to call you. Makes it a bit easier. Stalin is okay. Stalin, sure. We got our own Russian communist in this chat now. Epic. And by we, I mean Mayuri, since she's the only one Nai gets along with. Nai always hides when she sees me or Daro. I must admit, I'm impressed she can sense my aura of madness at such an early stage. Mr. Braun makes a grandiose kissing gesture at his daughter's photo. Once again, shivers go down my spine.
しかし、娘以外でこの工房に客が来ることがあるんですか?
But seriously, besides your daughter, has this workshop ever had a customer? I've been renting the second floor for about 6 months, but I don't recall ever seeing a customer. I would be surprised if this place were actually making any money. Isn't he freeloading? Ain't a customer. He puts away the photo and goes back to checking the TV, leaving me with a vague answer. Ah. There's probably just a loose solder on the board. I can fix it.
そうですか.
Really?
よろしく.
Well then, by all means. Please do fix everything I have. Hold on, I'll get you an estimate. What? You're charging me? What did you think? This ain't some charity. You're the one who gave us the TV. Yes, so what? Does Stalin prefer Mayu, Shikurisu, or Lukako? And why is it Lukako? Man of culture. I like it. But he's a guy! Honore? Hey, I know that run from Fate Stay Night. Honore, honore, honore. Good reference. Hey. Curse you, you have some gall to say that after foisting a half-broken piece of junk onto us. Oh, shut up. If you don't want it, I can take it back. Though I'll have to charge you for its safe disposal. Extortion! You dare cheat the man who very well may change the future of mankind. Huh? Who's that now? Me, of course. Hoin Kiyoma! Who else? Remember the name. Brush your teeth and go to sleep, kid. You got some nerve to be back talking when I'm letting you rent the second floor for next to nothing. Huh. You shall have your money, Mr. Brown. In the end, I'm no match for him. Just then, I hear the door open. Oh, it's the soldier! I look up to see the girl. I look up to see that a girl has entered the store. She's wearing a vintage jacket and tight shorts that highlight her long limbs and athletic figure. I found myself particularly impressed by her well-defined thighs. Oh ha! What's up? Oh, we need this one again. Beautiful. Just amazing. Oh ha! I should look into getting this as a follow sound or something. That would be pretty funny. Or maybe I could look into setting up like a sound bank system so you can get all your, so you can invest your ASO dollars into stuff. Those. So that might be an idea, right? Haystall. Epic. Huh. Suddenly. No way! Suddenly time stops and it gave me the tip Savardo. No. They didn't really do that. The power to stop time, one of the supernatural abilities called Steins that appear in the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventures. Those with the ability to use stands are called stand users. Zavardo. God damn it. And Antares just make the big bugs, holy shit. Suddenly, time stops. It feels like someone activated Zavardo. Are? The girl is still standing there with her arm in the air. Her smile gradually fades into confusion. What kind of reaction was she hoping for? Seriously. Anyway, is she the person Mr. Brown was expecting? Maybe she's someone he knows personally. Another daughter? Or, dare I say, his girlfriend? She finally drops her pose and clears her throat. I called earlier. Is she legal, Mr. Brown? Antares asking the important questions here. And just like that, time starts moving again. Ah.
バイトの面接したいって子な。俺が店長の天王寺だ。
Oh, so you're the kid for a job interview. I'm Tenochi, the manager, and this is the casting couch.
バイトの面接だとこんな若い女性が
This young woman, a job interview!
この新規臭くておしゃれ感ゼロで繁盛もしておらず無才おっさんが店長のブラウン管工房にバイト希望だというのか
You want to work at the dull, dirty, depressing, debt-ridden brown hue workshop with this filthy old manager?
おめえ、来月から2階の家賃1000円増しな。
You want an extra 1,000 yen added to your rent?
俺は事実を言ったまでですよ。もっとも部外者が口を出す問題ではないが。
My words are but the truth. Though I suppose it's not my place to get involved.
しかしブラウン管工房がバイトを募集していたとはな。この暇さではその必要性を全く感じないのだが。
Anyway, I had no idea the Brown Hue workshop was hiring. You always look so free. I didn't know you needed the help.
それは私が電話で無理って頼んだんです。
Actually, I'm the one who begged for the job. They all have this smug face, I swear to God. Their smugness. It mocks me. The girl looks a little embarrassed. You should be. Stop.
店長さんにどうしてもお願いしますって。
Stop it! The boss refused at first, but I wouldn't take no for an answer. That's honestly surprising.
今時珍しい若者がいたもんだよな。ま、そこの椅子に座んな、お嬢ちゃん。
Kids would drive around these days. Take a seat right there, Ojo-jan.
失礼します。
On the casting couch you go. Oh, thank you. bro, this is kind of casting couch, right? Looks like they're going to have a formal interview. I was going to leave, but since Mr. Brown hasn't kicked me out, I'll stick around a bit longer. The girl's expression is stiff. I guess she's nervous. Just because of a part-time job interview? 2 guys, 1 girl, empty shop. In contrast to how she said she wouldn't take no for an answer, she doesn't seem too optimistic. Enthusiastic.
名前は何だって？
The CRT's a weird fetish, yep. Right, what was your name? Bruh, I remember her name, it's Amane.
天音鈴葉です。
Suzuha. I knew that one too.
年は？
H? Oh. This is the important question. Is she legal, Mr. Brown?
18。
18. Wait, second? I should have set that up earlier, shouldn't I? Lukaku is 17! Cancel! Cancel the crab rape! No! Stalin foiled us again! Not gonna lie, Stalin, you're really good with your comedic timing. Alright, so she's 18, same as me, so we know Okabe is legal too. Good shit, good shit. We can loot Okabe.
学生？
Student?
ううん。
No. She shakes her head.
なんでうちで働きたいんだ？
Why do you want to work here?
ブラウン管が好きだから。
They are a match made in heaven? Stop the interview right there! It works out! Because I love CRTs!
採用！
Hired! Hey! Just start tomorrow.
それでいいのかというかこれはコントかもしかして仕込みか
Wait, what? Is this some sort of joke? Are we on camera?
ありがとう、店長さん。
Arigato, Tencha-san. Finally, Amane Susura seems to relax. Then she looks at me. The smugness is back.
君は誰？
Who are you?
俺のな
You.
いややめておけそれを知ることでお前にも
I wish every interview looked like this. Yeah, dude. Imagine just going there. So, hello, we're here at Google. Why would you want to work for us? I just really like Googling shit. Hired. Boom. Easy. Like, I don't know, man. I really like Googling stuff when I try to get my life in order. Every single one of them is so smug. Like I swear to God, I feel mocked by their existence. I like Googling too, so I always Google it when I try to get my code running and it never works. Poggers! You dare ask my name? Banish the thought from your head, girl, to learn it would place your life in jeopardy.
これまでも多くの人が俺の名を知ったことで機関に狙われたアメリカのサライタリアのクラウディア
Are you fucking serious?
これ以上誰かを危険な目に遭わせるわけには
Countless women have learned my name, only to find themselves targets of the organization. Sarah in America, Claudia in Italy, Simone in France. I won't put anyone else in danger.
おい。
おい。
アホな妄想してんじゃねえよ。
Hey, stop pulling things out of your ass. He just doesn't understand my pain.
このバカ男は2階に曲がりしてる岡部倫太郎ってんだ。
This idiot rents the second floor. Name's Okabe Rintaro.
岡部ではない。俺はホーイン。
My name is not Okabe, it's Hoin Kiyoma.
家賃さらに1000円上乗せするぞ。
Quit it or raise your rent.
岡部
Extortion.
倫太郎だ。
I'm Okabe Rintaro. The smartness has stopped. The girl stands up, places her hand on my shoulder and looks at me with a serious expression.
君を狙ってるその機関ってのが何なのかわかんないけど
I don't know anything about this organization that's after you. Rent Creator Pride, dude. It's so real.
そういうの慣れてるからさ
But if you're ever in trouble, I can help with that. Okabe Rintaro.
は
Huh? Hey. Stuff like what?
場合によっては手段を選ばず痛めつけてやることも可能だし
If necessary, I can hurt them so bad they'll never bother you again.
ミスター・ブラウン。彼女は採用しない方がいいと思う。
Mr. Brown, I don't think you should hire her.
ああ、物騒だな。騒ぎ起こしたらクビにするからな。そもそも
He's like, I
その機関なん
agree.
たらは岡部の創作だから本気にすんな。
Oin Kyoma needs all the money he can get in order to combat the organization's endless sabotage. What did I do? Yeah, she might be a wild one. I'll fire her if she causes any trouble. Anyway, ignore that organization nonsense. It's all in Okabe's head.
創作
He's not on our side. It is?
せいぜいそう思ってるがいいさ。
You just keep thinking that. Mr. Brown. But someday, the world will kneel before me. And then, Amane Susuha stares straight at me again, with a smug face. Perhaps she has a habit of looking people in the eye.
そういうの
Oh
が
no,
流行ってんだ
it just keeps getting worse.
勉強になったよ
So that's the current trend. Thanks for the tip. Trend? I don't think so. No, 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 no.
熱い。
Boys, we got something. We got email. You've got mail, okay. By Lukako. Are you really okay with yesterday's exorcism? I feel like a more traditional ceremony would have been better. I'm worried something might happen to you. Because my exorcism wasn't strong enough. It bothers me so much. I can't sleep at night. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with Samidara. There is no attachment. So let's see what options we have to respond. It wasn't bad, just a little clumsy. You're a servant of the gods. You need to project dignity and confidence. Work on it. Dude, he's so poor. Like, legit, at the start, Okabe was like, so... Lukako is like a shrine priest that I took under my wings. And it's like, oh no, 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 no. What would a traditional ceremony entail? I need details. Don't tell me it's an ancient forbidden secret. I'm worried something might happen to you. Don't worry, thanks to your exorcism, my right arm has been quiet for a while. Still, there's no telling what could set it off. If I'm forced to do battle again, let's just pray that the organization's assassins don't find me. I think this is the nicest reply we can do. Corrupting poor girls. But who's the guy? Made sense. Poggers. Okay, so we replied to everything now, which is good. So hot. I was at university all morning. As I returned to Akiba, the heat is now becoming unbearable. What does it say on this store? Let's see if I can read that already. Yo. That's a yo, right? Yodobachi camera. Yodobachi camera. Can that be it, or is that the other one? Like those two, there's two of those that look really similar. It's like there's Shi. Yodobashi camera. That should be it, right? Yep, I think. Like there's the other one that's Tsu. Yodobatsu camera. That also sounds somewhat right, so it might be either. Fuck, I don't know. And that says Maru. What? I can't read that one quite properly. Maruchi Media. Oh, multimedia. Okay. And it's Yodobashi. Wait, that actually exists. Poggers. Or is that another site they made themselves? Oh no, it actually exists. Damn, that website looks super old. Yodobashi camera multimedia. Akiba. And that's kanji, I can't do that one. I was at university all morning. As I return to Akiba, the heat is now becoming unbearable. I grab an iced coffee at a bakery inside Yodo. Of course. I just waste all my time trying to translate this, and it just says it right after. Sure. Inside Yodobashi to quench my thirst. While I'm at it, I guess I'll check @channel on my phone. I mostly frequent the occult board, the future technology board, and sometimes the physics board. I search for threads on the mass disappearance phenomenon or Makisakuri's stabbing, but turn up nothing. So, were those hallucinations after all? When I peek at the occult board, I find posts in multiple threads from someone claiming to be John Titor. Wait, John Titor is back? John Titor appeared on American BBS 10 years ago, claiming to be a time traveler. He claimed to have traveled from the year 2036 in order to obtain an old computer, the IBM 5100. His claim started quite a storm among the BBS denizens. And let's see. IBM, fictional, an American computer company. Not only do they develop and sell hardware and software, they also offer service and consultation to enterprises. In recent years, they have made the latter their main focus. IBM invented floppy disks and hard disk drives. Also, definitely not IBM. Titor also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions of future events. The start of the Iraq War and the spread of Creutzfeldt-Jacobs disease, for example, which is another name for bovine spongiform encephalopathy. BSE, commonly known as the mad cow disease. Well, that makes, yeah. But only used in the case of human infection. Early symptoms include memory loss, abnormal movements, personality changes, dementia, and muscle stiffness. In severe cases, the patient may waste away for 1 to 3 years before dying of respiratory paralysis or other complications. Not good. To prove that he was from the future, he explained the principles behind his time machine and provided pictures from its operation manual. Yeah, I did think that I read something about Sean Titor before. Or wait, let me check in the tips list. If we go to Sean, yeah, it said here already, and I assumed because it didn't write fictional in front that it actually was a thing. But good to have confirmation, thank you. Okay, yeah, we're at that. But after about 4 months, he disappeared without ever revealing his identity. At one point, his predictions gained popularity even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right. But on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradict each other too. That's why, to this day, most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. So, after 10 years of silence, the same John Titor is now on Japanese BBS. Trolling. Ridiculous, it's obviously a troll. So let's find out what trolling means, because I obviously do not know. On the internet, to post controversial opinions or false information for the purpose of provoking a reaction. Troll. First of all, John Titor is American, yet now he's posting on ad channel in Japanese. Well, he learned Japanese, you know. Let's take a look at his posts. Wait, can we actually scroll? We can't scroll! Poggers! Name, John Titor. I don't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by CERN. They completed the first time machine in 2034. Time traveler lol. John Titor lol. More details on the time machine. Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen saved. Can you send me one? Oh, we get more sites. Okay, cool. CERN has a monopoly on time machines. Not even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN used their time machine for power. By 2036 the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, that is a false peace founded on complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL mean? Why did you come to this time? Was the Akibis satellite crash you're doing? Wait, guys. Titor-san doesn't understand ad channel lingo. Let's keep it simple, okay? If you know what I mean. Get a trip code, asshole! Oh god! They're so evil. I came here to change the present. In other words, your future. My mission is to destroy CERN's dystopia and restore freedom to the world. This is a wonderful time you're living in. Everyone is free. But you will lose it all in just 20 short years. It is vitally important that you understand what the future has in store. What is a trip code? I might get one if you tell me what it is. 477 is so 5-head. Cute. You said only CERN has time machines. You have a time machine. That must mean you're working for CERN. Therefore, your goal can't be to destroy CERN's dystopia. You're a fraud. What's a dystopia? God damn it. How can CERN take over the world in just 20 years? Look at the Middle East. You've been reading too much manga if you think that you can get those guys to stop killing each other. Who asked you to change the future? You're trying to play God? If they're promising world peace, then I for one welcome our new CERN overlords. Oh god, that's a reference. My time machine is a prototype, reverse engineered from stolen CERN technology. Compared to their time machine, its capabilities are quite limited. In 2036, the world is ruled by a single all-powerful governing body. They control every aspect of our lives, deciding what we will eat, where we will live, and whom we will marry. There is no privacy and no choice. Anyone who dares oppose them is eliminated. There are no trials. In movies and stuff, small changes to the past cause huge changes in the future when you ask fortune for help. You've already changed the present by coming here. What happens if you make unexpected changes to the future? Implying CERN rules the world. Do you even know what CERN is, lol? OP is a troll. So if you find his dad and kill him, then his time traveler, Lamau, will never be born and we won't have to listen to this bullshit, am I right? Oh god. I want to know if you can meet your past self. Can you have self-test? Can you have self-test? Well, that would be another one to quote, right? Can you have self-test? Thank you, Mr. Steins. You're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox. That has been debunked. This world line has a divergence of 0.571024%. Is John Titor 80? Compared to the world line I came from, killing my father would alter divergence, creating a world line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase this world line. I would go on existing. CERN is a particle physics research institution. This hasn't changed in 2036. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory in my time is that nothing will happen. I, however, have not met my past self yet. If you're really a time traveler, then fucking prove it. Post time machine pics or get the fuck off. The many worlds interpretation? Whoa, slow down, bro. Research institution taking over the world. Lol, what? Name Curry, Gohan, and Kamehameha. That's the first one in a long time that actually had a name, right? John Titor, I do not feel the need to prove that I am what I say I am. I'm only posting these messages on a whim. My mission comes first. CERN, unlike CERN, has a useless letter in the name. So they can't possibly establish a dystopia. We're safe, boys! What are world lines? Can you meet yourself from another world line? What happens if you do? Late reply. A trip code is a way to identify posters. Put hashtag password after your name. Lol, backpedaling. Oh, now he has a code. World lines are like an infinite number of rivers, flowing in parallel. Along the way, they are constantly branching out into new world lines. This is called divergence. For example, whether or not you post on this message board has practically no effect on this world line's divergence. But if you were murdered, let's say, then divergence would change. However, it would only change by about 0.0000002%, if that. A single human being's death is not terribly significant on a global scale. Wars, disasters, acts of terrorism, and other events that cause widespread death and destruction have a much greater effect on divergence. Thanks for telling me about trip codes. I'll make sure to use this one from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick up again tomorrow. Has been fun talking to everybody. Looks like they've already made an archive of 2 threads. Well, of course, there have been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. This post closely resembles what the original John Titor wrote 10 years ago. I've read one of the books on Titor, that's how I know. This new John Titor is clearly an imposter. There are many Titor fanatics on @channel. @channel. It's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fall to this level of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I found the response the opposite of what I expected. Everyone is accepting this time traveler as if this were his first appearance. Nobody has even mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I try posting a retort, but everyone ignores me. What the hell? You can figure this out if you do a little research, people. There's the original John Titor thread archive in English and plenty of Titor blogs in Japanese. I entered John Titor's name into a search engine. 12 matches. That's not a lot. Wait, only 12? Yeah. Same dude. Moreover, all 12 are but the current Titor's posting on that channel. Can find a single trace of Titor from 10 years ago. Bad at googling. Hey. Just like me. Bizarre, it just can't be. I searched for information on Titor a few years ago. Back then I got tens of hundreds of hits. Or thousands of hits. Is the search engine filtered? I try searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives the same result. Rintaro can't use technology. Who's Rintaro? I don't know a Rintaro. I only know Hoin Kiyoma! Duh. You have to yell it. Yeah, I can't yell too much. It's like 1 AM and my parents just went to sleep a while ago. So all I can offer is like this slightly Yelled, not yelled. Exclamation, let's call it that. What is this madness? It feels like I've stumbled upon another plane of reality. Could this be another organization conspiracy? These past 2 days I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. I'll call Daru. He'll know about Taito for sure. After all, I've talked to him about Taito before. I only vaguely remember the details of that conversation, but I'm positive the conversation happened. By the time I dig my phone out of my bag, I no longer feel like making the call. Instead, I send him an email on the way back to the lab. He replies with his location. By May Queen, he means May Queen plus Neon. A maid cafe. Is it time? It's time, boys. Oh, we got a lot of new ones. I missed those. Okay, well, we're reading them now. A type of cafe where the waitresses wear maid uniforms, usually in the French maid style. They usually call their customers Master. Patrons can talk to the waitresses and play games with them, but ultimately maid cafes are restaurants, not bordellos. Dystopia, the opposite of an utopia. For example, a completely regulated society in which most peoples are denied privacy and freedom. CERN. Fictional. A French acronym for Société Européenne pour la Recherche Nucléaire, or European Society for Nuclear Research. I feel like this is written wrong. It should be European with an I think, but I'm not sure. French has been quite a while. The world's largest elementary particle physics laboratory, located on the Franco-Swiss border near Geneva, has a bank, a library, a post office, and a dorm on the premises. Scientists from around the world gather at CERN to research particle physics. Yeah, it's completely missing. Like in Society, there should be one here, because you pronounced the last E. Like it's completely missing all accents. But I'm still feeling that just looks wrong. The European. But I don't know. Maybe it's right. It's been way too long. Like I had French in school and I finished school like what? 4 years ago. And it doesn't really stick when you don't speak it, right? Anyway, let's get back. A maid cafe. Daru's a regular there. Apparently 3D cat maids are his thing too. May Queen. Wait, there's a square too. I didn't read this one. May Queen plus Neon squared is only a 3-minute walk from the lab. Coming from Kuremai Bashidori, take a left at. I love how they give you all those way descriptions, right? Take a left at Tsumakoisaka Crossing and you'll find it. That's where I'm headed now. Nyan nyan. It's usually busy in Akiba during summer break, but now it's even busier because of the Radican incident. The area was blocked off yesterday, but it doesn't look like they could keep the main road closed for 2 days straight. I haven't seen a single police officer today. What is this? Radika. Okay, so that's the Radican then. I'm so smart, poggers. Or is it? I don't know. That's an O, right? Roddy O something. Well, whatever. But the Radican building still seems off limits. Oh, radio! Ooh! And Taurus, you're way smarter than I am. Oh, is the Radi in Radican just a shortening? Do I have it explained somewhere? Let me see. We do not. Okay. Well, unlucky.
謎の人工衛星墜落から一夜明けた秋葉原です。警察による規制は解除され、駅前にはものすごい数の人が集まっています。
We're here now in Akihabara, the day after the unexplained satellite crash. The police barricade has been lifted and a tremendous number of people have gathered in front of the station.
墜落した人工衛星がどこの国のものなのかについては現在も調査
She's
中との
talking
ことで
so
詳
fast.
しいことがわかるまで撤去ができない状態です。
状態です. The satellite's origin is still under investigation. We're told that it can't be removed until the authorities have more information.
警察の発表によりますと爆発などの危険は今のところないということです
Yeah,
が
I figured, but we did not
秋葉原を訪れた
unlock the
買い物客や
info. That's what I was thinking about a bit.
地元商店街の関係者からは不安の声が上がっています。
According to the police, the satellite does not appear to be dangerous. However, tourists and local business owners have raised concerns. The media has dozens of cameras set up outside of the police line, and there are nearly twice as many onlookers as reporters, enough to fill the entire street with people. Everyone's aiming the phone cameras at the satellite finger. So many people. Living in Akiba, you get used to crowds and big events, but a gathering this size is unusual. What do we have here? Seto something. I wonder when they'll get rid of that thing. I hope it doesn't explode or something. They've been letting people back into the area, so I guess there's no danger. Still, considering its unknown origin, I'm surprised there isn't more security. Today, like always, otaku are shopping for doujinshi, import games, electronics, or whatever strikes the fancy. Well, of course we have to look this one up, right? Fan-created amateur manga, which are often, but not always, adult in nature. These are sold at special doujinshi events, the biggest of which is the twice-annual Comic Giga market, known by fans as Komima. The more you know, the more you know. Aside from the scene at Radicon, it's the same as any other day. But I still don't understand what I saw yesterday. I've half accepted that the mass disappearance was just my imagination, but I've become unable to distinguish reality from fantasy, like the media likes to say about teenagers these days. With that thought in mind, I return my gaze to the street. And there in front of me stands a woman holding her phone in front of her face. We got our privacy has been. Is she 18? I'm sure we will find out, my friend. She took a picture. Her phone was clearly pointed at me. I tried to cover my face, but not quickly enough. She looks 18, but this is a visual novel, so anything is possible. She's probably 5 billion years old. Because that's how that works, you know, Mr. FBI agent watching the stream. I swear she was 18. I turned around just to make sure that she wasn't pointing it at someone behind me, but that doesn't seem to be the case. 2 years old? Who knows? No, that would not work out. That would definitely not do. She's still staring at her phone. Without even glancing at me, she turns around and points her phone at some other pedestrians. Maybe she's just taking photos of everyone at the scene, not just me. But still, I need to have a word with her. The organization is after me, so I can't risk that photo getting out.
Wait!
Wait! She doesn't turn around. Is she so engrossed in her photography that she doesn't even notice me? Or did she not catch my magnificent native level English?
ジョー、そこで携帯カメラを使っているあなた、待ってください。
Hey you with the phone camera, wait, please wait. She turns back, finally noticing me. This is the first one that didn't totally smug us. I'm still waiting though. And of course her phone turns with her.
よせ、通るんじゃない。まさか機関の差し金か。
Hey, no pictures. Are you with the organization? Warrior lady. There's a character in Steins Gate 0 with even better English than Okabe. Oh well, I'm looking forward to this one then. I do plan to do Steins Gate 0 as well. But well, let me check. I don't think I have it yet on Steam. Like, I'm still waiting for a sale so I can get it a bit cheaper. Yeah, I'm actually missing all of them. Yeah, I need Zero, Elite, whatever, Linear, Bounded Phenomenon, and Darling's Embraces. I need all of those still. But we'll get to that. Like, we'll cross that bridge when I get there. She completely ignores my objection. And then she goes back to looking at her phone.
質問に答えてもらいたいんですかね。
Answer my question.
機関の人間か。
Elite is original with anime cutscenes, well. Then that's not really necessary. But I might do that like in a few years to just replay it if I still feel like it. Are you with the organization? If she is, then I may have to take suitable measures.
違うのか。
You're not? Probably not organization spy. Possible organization spy. Wait, it changed from question mark to lady to voyeur lady to possible spy to probably not spy. Let's see how it keeps going.
問題がありますよ。俺の写真を持っていると機関に知られれば、あなたにも奴らの魔の手が伸びるかもしれない。
Even so, I can't let you keep the picture. The organization will stop at nothing to find my whereabouts, and I'll kill anyone who gets in my way. Their way.
今撮った俺の写真を即刻削除してほしい。
I need you to delete that picture immediately. Lady ignoring me. Is she even listening?
謝る。
Sorry. Wow, she finally speaks. Just a whisper, but it's
了解
something.
に。
Lady who apologized out of nowhere. If I upset you. She lowers her head slightly in a bow. Or at least I think it's a bow. She's been looking down all the time, I can't really tell.
謝るより先に写真を削除してほしいわけだが。
Before you apologize, I really need you to delete that photo, lady.
風景。
Lady ignoring me. I was shooting the scenery. Her fingers dance across her phone's keys with impressive speed, exactly the opposite of her annoyingly slow speech pattern.
風景を撮っていた？
The scenery? You're a tourist? Or is she one of the people who came to see the satellite? In that case, why did you take a picture of me? She shakes her head without looking at me.
照明。
Lady ignoring me and apparently sightseeing in Akihabara. Yeah, I'm about to wrap up too. It's getting late. I'm just like trying to get this one segment finished, so we can start at a new one next time. It's proof of where I was today.
変なやつだな。
You're a strange lady.
キル。
Strange lady apparently sightseeing in Akihabara. Well, Kiryu Moeka. Now we get a name. Huh?
名前。
Moeka. My name. Said Okabe. I guess she's introducing herself. That's nice, but I just want her to delete that photo.
聞きたいことがある。いい？
I have a question for you. May I?
それより写真を。
First, the photo. Age? There's an urban legend in Akihabara.
知らない。
Have you heard of it? An urban legend? What is she talking about? We need an age, brothers. Don't tell me there is a brilliant but insane mad scientist said to be lurking in Akihabara. And now, that brilliant but insane mad scientist is the target of every assassin in the underworld. And that scientist is Kiyoma.
だが、そろそろ潮時か。
I've remained in this town for far too long. I'll need to make plans. Akihabara, you weren't such a bad town. I'm glad.
幻のレトロ PC。
His entire life. The Phantom Retro PC.
レトロ PC?
Retro PC. She replies with a nod or something like a
秋葉
nod.
原のどこかにあるらしくて、それが
They say there is one in Akihabara.
そうか。
Oh, so ka. Nothing about a mad scientist. Disappointing. I'm relieved, but also disappointed. At any rate, this is the first I've heard about a Phantom Retro PC.
幻のレトロ PC というと、キュッパチあたりか？
A retro PC? You mean like a 98? Is that the Atari? Or yeah, it is. A Japanese PC series sold from the mid-1980s to the mid-1990s. It sold so well that at one point it was called the National Computer. We're still missing the answer to a very important question. Is she legal? That's the first model that comes to mind, but are 98s really that hard to find? She shakes her head slightly, or something like a shake.
いいえ、
Yeah.
これ
Kai. This. She turns her phone towards me. The screen shows an oddly shaped computer. Now we have two phones, haha! It's hard to tell since the picture's monochrome, but it looks like some kind of PC. It looks kind of familiar.
IBN 5100
An IBM 5100. An IBM 5100? We heard that earlier, didn't we? That's a computer John Heiter tried to get. Her fingers twitch, I think.
見たことは
You've seen one?
ない。
Nai.
名前を知ってるぐらいだ。
I've only heard the name, sorry. Coincidence? I think not. Hotel Trivago. No. This.
スタインズゲートの選択かもしれん。
Could be the choice of Steins Gate.
詳しい人知らない
Know anyone who might know?
ダルならば詳しく知っているかもな。
Daru might know more about it.
そいつは俺のマイフェイバリットライトアームであるスーパーハッカーだ。MI6 の中枢にすらハッキングできる実力の持ち主なのだ。
He's my favorite right arm. A super hacker. Capable of breaking even into the MI6's mainframe. In the they actually were allowed to use that epic. In the United Kingdom government organization responsible for foreign intelligence operations, MI6 stands for Military Intelligence Section 6. However, its formal name is the Secret Intelligence Service, SIS. Super hacker. The MI6 part is a slight exaggeration. It's Super Hacker Man. If that ever did happen, Men in Black would break down our door and take us away. Super Hacker. Super Hacker. But the Super Hacker part is true. Oh right, I need to set up something. Secondo. Okay, so you might have a feeling what I did, but I'm just preparing. The depth of his computer knowledge is uncanny. Speaking of Daru, I'm supposed to meet him at the May Queen Plasnian Squared. Name better duo Oka than terrible English. Yep. I don't have time to stand and chat with some crazy lady I don't know.
では俺は行く。女よ。メディアスクラムもほどほどにな。
Well, I'm off. Lady, media scrum in moderation. During news stories with high public interest, reporters sometimes latch onto persons of interest, bombarding them with questions, prying into their lives, and even camping outside their houses. These activities are a serious invasion of privacy and can inflict mental and emotional stress on the subject. I try to make a smooth exit, one line and everything, but she grabs my sleeve before I can disappear into the crowd.
何をする?
What are you doing?
メールアド教えて
Your email, please.
何が狙いだ
What are you after?
スーパーハッカー
The super hacker! I guess she wants to hear Daru's story. It's my fault for mentioning him. Well, I'm meeting up with Daru, so why don't I just take her along? No, wait a second. This could be a devious trap. Maybe she's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru. I'm defenseless without him. My only other ally is Mayuri, whose skills are meant to custom design.
断る
I
ダルを
refuse.
失うわけにはいかん
And I'll never give up Daru. I slip past her and start walking faster. I glance back. She's following me. I pick up the pace. Oh, did you finally wake up, Hulk? But she's still chasing me.
俺の後ろを歩くな
Stop following me. You weird dude. Unperturbed, she shows me her phone again. In fucking silver. On the screen is the picture of me that she took.
ゲーまだ削除していなかったのか
Yeah, you still haven't deleted it.
教えてくれたら削除する
Tell me and I'll delete it.
この俺を脅すとは貴様何者だ
You dare blackmail me. Who do you work for? Attempt to clear her into submission. But her eyes are already lowered. My glare is ineffective.
私は
She hesitates for a second. You missed some epic moments. You missed an even better moment, but I'm gonna highlight that anyway once we're done. She hesitates for a
ア
second.
ークディライトのバイト
I work part-time at Arcly White, whatever that is. What's that? I guess we're about to find out.
秋葉原にある
An editorial company here in Akihabara. One of those companies that writes articles for magazines, eh? Is this gloomy lady really fit for that kind of work? Wait.
貴様俺の写真を無断で記事にするつもりだな
Wait, you plan on publishing my picture without permission, don't you? The mad scientist of Akiba unveiled. I can see the headlines now. That's all the organization will need to turn Akiba into a sea of blood. No. I must avoid that gruesome outcome at all costs. I have no choice.
交換条件に乗ろう
Very well, I accept your terms. At any rate, as long as she has that photo, I have no way of knowing how it might be used. I pull up my email address and show it to her. Looking back and forth from my phone to hers, she enters my info with terrifying speed.
そうか
Of course.
この女能力者か
This woman is an Esper. What is an Esper? A general term for humans who possess supernatural powers. Common powers include telepathy, telekinesis, and precognition, though more exotic powers exist. It is rumored that some Espers even possess the ability to reshape reality with pure force of will, derived from the term ESP, which stands for extrasensory perception. Well, good to know. Oh god, I have to read that in a Mimi voice again, right? I dub her power Shining Finger! Her magical thumb types cursed emails at 255 characters per minute. Whoever received one died. She's done typing my address. It took all of 5 seconds.
名前は
Namae.
法院今日マッドサイエンティス
in Kiyomada. Mad scientist.
どう
H? How is it
ト
spelled?
フェニックスの法王に陰そして凶悪なる真実
First Ho for Phoenix, then In, and finally Kyoma, which means horrible truth that must never be revealed. Huh?
フェニックスの法王に
It just repeats it!
凶悪なる真実だ。
Duh. I repeat my perfect explanation. This is the origin of my true name. Explaining the in part of Hoenn would take too long, so I left it out. She enters my name with her head tilted to the side.
こう
Like this. Way too close, eh?
なんだこれは、ふざけるな俺のマナをバカにするつもりか
Hoeing your ma! What the hell is this? Are you mocking me? She lowers her head a little more, an apologetic bow, I guess.
ならば携帯を貸せ
Just hand me your phone. I'll enter it. She shakes her head, clutching her phone with both hands as if to protect it from me. Like a spoiled child who can't let go of a toy, she shields it from me with all her might. What does she think I'm going to do? Her reaction is a little depressing. Anyway, she's obviously not going to hand her phone over, so I ask for her address instead. I'll send her a blank mail. She told me her name a few minutes ago, but I forgot it already, so I enter her shining finger. What am I doing standing here in the middle of the street? Let's hurry up and send her a blank email. I don't need to type anything. I just give her my name. I already put her in my contacts. Just send a blank mail to Shining Finger. Okay, I'm not getting memed. I figured I would be getting memes. Okay. She frowns while looking at her own phone. And then she glances my way. I can feel those eyes clearly saying hurry up. But I'm hesitant. Not sure if it's a good idea to give her my true name. But regardless of how long I hesitate, I don't think that she'll let me go until I send her the email. She sure is persistent. Looks like I have no choice but to send the email. Mail sent, Parkers! We exchange a few words and then I get away from here as fast as I can.
おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。
Welcome back, Miasta! And you know what? I know this is gonna piss you off a lot, but we're gonna save on this one. We're saving on this. Miasta. Alright. And as a very last thing, we need to just look up. We need to just make sure of a little something, you know. Wait, where do I? There we go. Like this is very important, isn't it? I don't know. I saved everything up for this gag, and then we never got the reveal. We ain't going to jail, boys! I don't know, man. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. So, Mr. Stalin, since this was your first time here, be warned that there is no schedule. That is the schedule here. So, essentially, if you do want to join in again and would say that you enjoyed your time here, then your best bet is joining this Discord. And, well, essentially, you just get pinged there when in advance when a stream is going to happen, because my schedule is kinda fucked for the rest of June, so yeah, there's not really anything consistent. And if you don't want to join, or if you totally hated the stream, then I still thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. June, more like always, fuck you! Antares, we're trying to sell the stream here, you know? But yeah, anyway, I hope you all had a good time. Hey! Peace, brother. Thanks for sticking around. I had a good time. You guys were awesome. You made it very entertaining for me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. The further I get in the game, the more memes you can unleash. That's true, yeah. Indeed, indeed. Indeed. We're all waiting for me to get stuck on some stupid ass game mechanic again for a few minutes. Am I right? Anyway, peace out.